Hello students, a lovely good morning to everyone. This is Sukhwinder Kaur from DIP Standa. Let's continue with the remaining part of the chapter questions. Let's begin with question words. Question word. How we formulate questions from the words who, whose, which, what, where, when, how long, how often, what time, why, how much or how many. So let's begin with the who. Who is used without a noun to ask about people. Example is who told you what happened. Students, you see there is no subject in between who and told. Directly the sentence starts from the verb uh, while using who. So let's see second example whose. Whose is used to express possessions. It shows the things is belonging to whom. For example, whose pen is this? Then C part, which. Which is used for people, animals, or things placed before nouns. Once, one or once, and of, which is usually used when there is limited choice. It is also used with the comparative and superlative degrees of comparison. So let's take example one by one. A. Which car is yours? Then B. Here car is the noun and for noun we use it. We use which before the noun. Now in second part, which is your favorite writer? Charles Dickens or Mark Twain? See here there are only two options. Charles Dickens and Mark Twain, and we have to choose only one of them. So here the choice is very limited, so that is why we have used the word which. Now see D part. D part, which is the best composition of all. So here the which word is used for the superlative degree, that is the best. Now fourth word is what. What is generally used before a noun, but it can also be used alone to ask about things. What is used for unlimited choice for people, things, and animals. For example, what day is it today? B is what books do you prefer reading? So here the choice for the books is unlimited. So that is why we have used here what. For the limited choice we will use which word. But here the books are, the choice is unlimited for books, so we use what. What is also used in these forms? What like, what for, what color, what size, and what time. For example, what is he like? Then B is what is it used for? Students, our next topic is question tags. First of all, its definition. Question tags are short answers that we add at the end of a statement. We use them to ask for confirmation of or agreement with our statement. For example, it's hot day today, isn't it? Then at the end you put sign of interrogation. Then first is question tags are formed with an auxiliary or modal verb and an appropriate pronoun. So next is they take same auxiliary verb or modal verb as in a statement. So they are added at the end of the statement. There is always comma before a question tag. See in this example, she was working at home. Here the auxiliary verb in this statement is was. So same auxiliary verb we will use in question tag, that is wasn't and wasn't she, and we put sign of interrogation. And one more thing that you must remember, that after the statement then you put always comma and then you start the question tag. Second point that you must remember is, for simple present tense we use auxiliary verb do and does, and in past simple tense the auxiliary verb will be did. For example, he left late. Here there is auxiliary verb is not written, but from the second form of verb we understood that it is a simple past tense. So we use didn't auxiliary verb. Didn't he? Third point is, a positive statement is always followed by a negative question tag, whereas a negative statement is followed by a positive question tag. See the examples. A is, she plays tennis well. This statement is in positive sense, and its question tag is in negative form, that is, doesn't she? B part, he has not come yet. Has he? Here the statement is in negative form, so we have used positive question tag. Fourth part, the words everyone, someone, anyone, and no one form their question tags with an auxiliary or modal verb plus they. So, for example, somebody should help her, shouldn't they? So, a same auxiliary verb we have used here, and because somebody is written here, so that is why we have used the noun pronoun they. So, students, I hope now it is easy for you to learn this chapter. So, be focused on your studies and stay safe. Thank you.